According to Forbes 2020 World's Most Admired Companies, Costco Wholesale ranked overall as the ninth company. The key attribute of the reputation ranks are innovation, people management, use of corporate assets, social responsibility, quality of management, financial soundness, long-term investment value, quality of products and services, and global competitiveness. In most of these categories, Costco is hitting it out of the park. But what we will focus on is long-term investment value. Long-term refers to the extended period of time the asset is held. According to Investopedia, in 8 countries, Costco counted 98.5 million memberships, brought in roughly $3.35 billion annually in membership fees alone, and had a renewal rate of 91% annually for members. However, the dividend rate was only 0.84%, which is lower than other companies in the sector priced lower in addition to giving higher dividends. The issue we face, however, is although Costco is mostly consistent within their returns, if an investor does not buy in at the right time, it could take them a long time to see a return on their investment. That may turn investors away. If investors cannot see the payoff long term, they are less likely to invest in the organization, decreasing the overall profitability. If Costco does not find a way to change this perception, it is possible that they will lose investors, therefore losing money to use in other ways to improve the organization, employee development, and the communities Costco serves. Also, Costco's members are loyal at this time, but are also shifting to online stores and shopping habits are changing. Also from the Investopedia resource, Costco's current organizational structure and design includes a brick and mortar business model that is the center of the operation. Everything is in a warehouse setting, and selection and pricing is unique to each store and area based on the local shopping habits. Membership fees are essential to the business model, and if members choose to cancel their memberships, that would affect the company and shareholders immensely. According to Costco's website, their culture involves a commitment to quality, entrepreneurial spirit, and employee focus. Each of these examples helps increase the value of Costco overall. However, the long-term investment value is based on more than just these. People need to know that Costco can be adaptable to the e-commerce world and provide the level of service online with shipping products as they do if you shop in store. Regarding conscious capitalism and management, Costco embodies each of these values. According to the sustainability section of Costco's website, the company budgets 1% of pre-tax profits, and those go to selected charities that focus on children, education, health, and human services. They also have donation programs with New Eyes for the Needy, food donation, and World Vision. Costco employees are also encouraged to volunteer with employee volunteer opportunities, including reading programs. By having these types of programs in place, this helps increase long-term value because although shareholders may not see their investments increase if they buy in at the wrong time, they are buying for the company's vision as well. In some cases, that is more profitable than actual investment profits because it is an overall human profit. In Kotter's 8-step process, the steps are to create a sense of urgency, build a guiding coalition, form strategic vision and initiatives, enlist a volunteer army, enable action by removing barriers, generate short-term wins, sustain acceleration, and institute change. Since our issue with Costco is centered around long-term investment value, to begin the 8-step process, we must begin to build a sense of urgency around improving this. To do this and build a guiding coalition, we must take people from different divisions of Costco and shine a light on the issue. For instance, senior management from different regions of Costco, some accounting employees, and marketing employees to hear each of their voices. The next step would be to create a vision that increases the long-term investment value regardless of the changes in the market regarding buying patterns of customers. The volunteer army will consist of those mentioned previously from the different regions of Costco, accounting employees, and marketing employees. Once a decision is made, remove barriers by openly discussing possible downfalls in our plan and working out alternative solutions. To generate short-term wins, create a reward system for each milestone or breakthrough, such as an extra vacation day or a lunch for the staff during brainstorming sessions. This way, employees know they're being thanked for their hard work. To sustain acceleration, create daily and weekly deadlines for innovation, brainstorming, and problem solving. Lastly, once all of the other steps are followed, institute change by sharing the organization's update on long-term growth and employee changes to productivity based on buying needs. For instance, if online sales ramp up, make it known that employees may be moved to other areas within the organization to sustain that extra online business. With change comes possible challenges. One challenge in having different subgroups within an organization create a plan is the possibility for failure or lack of innovation needed to bring about positive change. Because Costco's business model is mainly brick and mortar, there are also challenges in maintaining that customer base in Costco. To combat this change, different subsystems may need to realign. For instance, if a consultant was hired by Costco and comes into different stores to create a plan to increase long-term investment value, that, coupled with the plan created by senior management, will begin the process. As stated previously, because buying needs are no longer only brick and mortar based, it is important to have employees who are versatile and able to work in different locations or serve in helping logistically to serve in person and online clients. From our text, Organizational Behavior, Managing People and Organizations, as a leader, managing change, designing, and building structure, there are some strategies to keep in mind. Since our focus is on creating better long-term investment for people, this is a task change. Task changes, in our case, will involve cross-training employees to work where the needs are for the organization. For instance, if online membership is up, move IT efforts to that section of the website to ensure it stays up and running. The goal is to create a group of employees that are open to change and moving to divisions where the company needs them the most, when demand is higher in those areas. In taking advantage of the existing positive culture of Costco and just improving the system in terms of adaptability and ever-changing buying needs, this is a strategy that will work well for the organization. If there's open communication and dialogue throughout the change, employees will be more willing to help where help is needed. As a leader, even with seemingly foolproof planning, there will still be those who do not see Costco's long-term value or see it as a risk. However, by being one step ahead, that is less likely.